Hello, we are playing Commands and Colors, the Battle of Himera for 80 BC. This is part 2. We have been seeing some action in the part 1. We played some 3 turns or something like that. And we have seen the Greeks trying to attack the hill camp of the Carthaginians, kind of failing. Carthaginians launched a counterattack. They have hit the Greeks pretty hard here, who are disorganized here, as you can see, still in a kind of a bulge line here, but anyway, they had taken much damage there as well. On this side we have seen a Greek cavalry unit roaming around in the sea camp of the Carthaginians, actually killed Hamilcar and tried to get these ramparts into control, but the defenders up here, one unit of auxiliary infantry, has been fighting hard to fend these medium infantry off. So that's where we stand, and it's the Greek turn, or Syracusan turn maybe I should say. And let's see, we have 2 in the center and we have 3 on the right hand side. It's both up tempting now. Okay, so with this card we could damage the Carthaginians in their attack. We could move up some heavy infantry into combat now. We could also actually hit with some medium cav to start harassing the flank. On the other hand, with this card we can continue pressing the Carthaginians here, hopefully getting some more victory banners. I mean, if we get one more, we have 2 as the Greeks, 0 as the Carthaginians. If we get one more, we are halfway to victory. On the other hand, this can be a dangerous situation if the Carthaginians continue to press on and we don't do anything. But I think well, 2 good options as usual. So I will this time roll for the Greeks. 1 to 3 I will go with the center order and answer the Carthaginian attack. Or 4 to 6 I will continue trying to clear that sea camp. Okay, it's a sea camp option. So we play 3 on the right hand side. And we will of course play this card, and we'll continue with our kind of depleted medium infantry there. But anyway, we need to do something. So I will march up here, and we'll march up here. These guys will stay put. They will try to get rid of those light cavalry there. That's the plan, and by that they can get a banner. So let's start with the cavalry attack then. We got 3 dice. We got the leader. We need, as we remember from the last video, 1 flag is actually enough to rout those guys. We didn't get that, but we got 2 hits, and that's enough too. So we eliminate that guy. We get that 3rd banner for the Greeks. We are half to victory, as I said. And now we can actually, we do this momentum advance and right back here and attack these lights. They cannot evade now because they are blocked. So 3 dice again. We got 1 hit this time. They will of course fight back. Okay, they don't hit with those guys, and we got the flag, but as I have a leader with me, I can ignore that flag as a Greek player, so that ends that combat. I'm hoping to get these guys now with the attack from the rear, because then I can follow up the cavalry attack from the ramparts down here and maybe eliminate those lights. So let's see, let's start here then. We attack with 4 dice. Those guys don't get any protection from the ramparts because we're attacking from the rear. We need 2 hits. And this time we got it. So now the defenders break up on these walls. We could momentum advance up there. I don't see why we should do that. I'll stay here. But we get the 4th banner. Only 2 to go to get the Greek victory. And then we have yet another attack. These depleted hoplites will attack down on those lights. They cannot evade. And this time we get, let's see, only 1 hit actually. And they will fight back. I get no protection up here because now the lights are attacking from the rear. No hits there either, so but we are close to getting another banner here. And that was it. I think the sea camp clearance is the key to victory for the Greeks, but they still had to keep the Carthaginians at bay here, because if they start killing off, the banner count can rise quickly for the Carthaginians. Draw a new card to the Greek player, and then we move on to the Carthaginians. Alright. I think this is a good card at this time. We could play the Dark in the Sky, but it's not that efficient now. We could actually only use it for 2 units, and that would be the auxiliaries on the flanks up here. We don't have anyone here who could fire, so we need to play this as the Carthaginian. We need to start getting some banners now, and this is a good. We get +1 for all the battle we are doing. So we roll 5 dice. For each unit type rolled, we activate one of those units. A leader symbol orders any unit or leader, and they can be in any section, and then we battle with 1 additional die, as we said. Also, when this turn is done, we reshuffle the deck and it discards into a new pile. So, let's start with rolling those 5 dice to see what troops activate. So, what we don't want to see now are flags and swords, because they are dummies. We got 1, 2 dummies, but 3 activations. So we can activate 1 medium and 2 of our choice. So 3 units we can activate this turn. Question is, should we do something about the situation here? We could maybe get those poor guys into the protected place there, those lights. I don't know. Or should we put everything here to start getting those banners? I'm afraid those guys will soon be killed off, and then the Greeks only need 1 more banner and they have won the battle. It's not that good of a situation. Nope, I'll choose to do it all here. I'll just hope the Greeks don't get too much activations here in the forthcoming turns. Yeah, I just put my hope into that. So I will activate these mediums. I want to get my heavies into the battle now, and let's get these mediums as well. So for movement, yeah, I'll actually move. No, I stay put here anyway. I want to keep the line, I think. Anyway, these guys will march down here. They are now in position to attack this weakened guy here. And we get the heavies down from the ramparts. We can attack the slingers, even though I know they will of course evade. That's not good, because we cannot get the momentum advance with these guys then, and the actual another combat. Not a good situation, but anyway, that's the best we can do now, I think. Or maybe we should not activate those guys. Maybe we should activate the warriors there instead, because they can do the bonus combat as well. Yeah, let's do that. So we march down here, and now we get some Gallic warriors coming in from the ramparts. They will attack that weakened guy, hopefully. Okay, that's what's gonna happen. So first of all, let's start with that attack. It's 5 dice, thanks to the card, Spartacus card. We need 2 hits. We got 1, we got 2. So these guys are now history, and we are now seeing the Carthaginians getting their first banner at last. So it's 4-1 now. We could momentum advance. I will not do that, because if I do that, we'll easily get blocked and surrounded and attacked and eliminated by that. So I don't want to do that. Who should go first here then? I think I'll attack with the warriors here first. So we get 5 dice there also. Okay, so now we got 1 and 2 hits. That's not a hit, and we got 2 flags as well. So first of all, remove 2. 2 flags. He can choose to take 1 or 2. I think I'll take 2, because he's so weakened now, so he will run as fast as he can. I don't want to block Gelon's retreat path, so I will retreat down here. Like that. But the thing is, these guys can now momentum advance because they are warriors, and they can then attack again. Question is, should we attack Gelon? Bad thing is, will we get any flags? They can retreat off, and I will miss the attack with the mediums here. That's not good, so I think it will be more efficient to attack those guys with the warriors, and then I can push in that last attack with a medium infantry there. So I'll do that. The warriors will attack the slingers. Those guys will evade down here. I still get my 5 dice, but I only hit with the greens. And there's no hits. So it was a successful evade by these mercenary slingers of the Greeks, and the warriors ends there. Okay, so now we have the last attack. It's 5 dice again. We got some African infantry advancing on a heavy troops of Gelon. Okay, we should have a leader with us now. That would have been awesome, but not bad anyway. We get 2 hits on those heavies, and we also actually need to see the fate of Gelon. No worries. So he will now fight back. He also fights back with 5 dice because they are heavies and they have a leader. So I'm afraid that medium can get hurt pretty bad now. So we got 1, we got 2, we got 3 hits. Yeah, that's what I suspected. But, well, it was worth that try, I guess. Even though... this is not good, of course. Okay, so that was it. We are still seeing the Greeks in the lead 4-1. I now need to do the reshuffle stuff here, and I'll turn off the camera while I do that and deal a new card to the Carthaginian player, and then we go on with the next Greek turn. Back in a moment. Okay, the deck is reshuffled. The Carthaginians has gotten a new card. So we are ready to do the Greek response. Heavies or 2 in the center. Okay, this is not... Well, this is not too awesome right now. Of course we could do some things here with both cavalry and infantry. But we are unable to hit those weakened Carthaginian guys up there. On the other hand, if we take the heavy troops, we have one heavy adjacent to a very weakened Carthaginian troops. We will probably kill that off and we can do another attack as a bonus close combat. And also we have a heavy there that could attack his the Carthaginian mediums there. So I think that would be a good play now. So let's see some heavy infantry action here. So we got that guy and we got that guy. We actually got these guys too. They can just move up towards the sea camp to perhaps aid in that battle. So we move up these guys. Let's move up with... No. Should we move up there? No, I stay with those guys. And these guys stay too. So, these are done. Here we see... can we some way... No, we cannot do that. Okay, let's start here. It's 5 dice against that mediums. And we got actually only one hit and 1 flag, which the Carthaginians need to take, so they cannot fight back. So they lose 1 and retreat 1. Now, should we follow up? I think it's not necessary. We're still in striking range of those guys and we are supported better here. So we'll stay there with the heavies. But here's an interesting one. We first attack that lone medium infantry block there. We need 1 hit. We got loads of them. So these guys are now eliminated. We get the 5th banner for the Carthaginian or the Greeks, the Syracusans. It's Gilon himself leading this attack with a heavy spearman here. And now comes the question, who should we attack? I think we should go for the warriors to weaken those so they go down to 3 dice in battle. They will of course answer with 4 dice if they survive this battle. And they can ignore 1 flag while they are in full strength. Did I recall that correctly? Let's see. Here we got them. Medium. Warriors. May ignore 1 flag until combat after its first loss. Yes. So they have a 1 flag ignore. So it's not sure we get them out of there. They can hit back and then they will hit back with 4 dice and that could be devastating. So maybe we should actually attack those auxiliaries up there instead. On the other hand, this is a really dangerous unit. I mean, they can easily pick a few banners here if they get the chance. Not an easy choice. I'll take my chances. Gelon is attacking those mad Gauls there. So 5 dice. We get only 1 hit, and there's the flag that those guys can ignore. So that was not a too good roll of Gilon's infantry there. So now the Carthaginians will fight back with 4 dice. This is the last 4 dice attack they will have. And they roll like a Gallic god, so they eliminate these heavies here. Oh my. And by that getting these. And now's the dangerous thing here. Now we'll see what happens with Gelon. If we get that leader symbol, he's out. Nope, he luckily escaped that slaughter and go up down here and attach with those guys. But these guys are now very dangerous. Okay, they only fight with 3 dice now, but anyway, they can always do that momentum advance and attack again. So, well, maybe it was dumb of me to do the attack there. Maybe I should have gone for those auxiliaries there, but on the other hand, at least I have weakened that guy now. And we are in a big lead, so you know, we need that one banner to win this game, and sooner or later we should get it there. Anyway, that was the Greeks. So the Carthaginians. Okay, they now have 2 there. They could save up the situation there, or we could now do the Dark in the Sky. But there's not many units in range to do that Dark in the Sky in an efficient way. Okay, we got that guy who could try to wear down the heavies, but you know, that's the only one who could fire, so it's not a good opportunity to play this card now either. It's kind of a bad situation here. So I'm a bit forced to play this card now. And I'll try to get these guys to safety. And let's see if we can be lucky and wipe out that medium infantry there. So I will actually move these guys here. This could battle. Maybe I dare to do that if these guys destroy 1 unit or 1 block. Then maybe I will only attack with 1 die, but maybe that's silly. Anyway, these guys will attack. They have 3 dice. They need 2 hits. They got 1 hit. And now they will get hit back with 4 dice, but I'm in full strength, so I can take some hits here. I also took 1 and 1 flag, but now I'm supported with this group of defenders here. It's a last stand of the sea camp here. So that was that. Okay, no, that wasn't that really yet. We still had the chance to attack out with the lights here. It would be very nice to get that medium infantry unit, but you know, I need to get that blue symbol, and that's not easily achieved. And then we'll fight back. No, it's not worth it. We will get killed only here if we do that. So that was the Carthaginian turn. No banners gained, but well, perhaps we'll leave for another turn with getting those guys into safety there. Okay, it's the Greek ones. Okay, now they got 3 here. This could be the end of the game actually. And we have 2 in the center. Of course we could move in with the heavies, do a follow-up attack with the medium cavalry. I mean, we could wipe out that auxiliary. Because what's the other option? We could... Nah, I think we'll try to end it by killing that light unit. So we will play the 3 on the right. That's the correct thing to do now. So we activate these 3 guys. We go there to block any retreat paths. We march down from the ramparts here with these guys, and now we're ready to hit those guys from 3 directions. And okay, he's in that camp, so he can ignore 1 flag and 1 sword symbol. But anyway, I think that guy is pretty doomed. So we start with that medium infantry unit, 4 dice, and we got 2 lights, so, and we also got yet another hit here. So those are wiped out in the camp, and we managed to get the last Greek banner. It has been, well, the last games has been really successful. The Greeks, they are always winning, but it's quality troops, I guess. That's what matters. So we got the victory for the Greeks, 6-2. And well, what to say? The key to victory for the Greeks indeed was the sea camp stuff. I mean, first of all, they were lucky to kill Hamilcar in the first turn. You know, that's a banner and an important unit for the Carthaginians. I mean, if they would have a leader here supporting their auxiliaries in combat, that would be awesome. I don't know, maybe I could have tried to... Well, there's no many safe places here either, you know, because I can't lock them out from the camp. The Carthaginians didn't have the troops for that. It's that simple. So the Greeks poured in anyway, even though they got a bit bloodied in the first efforts to climb these walls here. It wasn't enough to stop them. I mean, and there's more coming. So this was the key part in this battle, the slaughter in the sea camp. Over here, well, Carthaginians have, of course, the upper hand. That's no doubt about that. They could easily get 1 or 2 banners in a few turns here, but that's not enough because things were happening fast there. So with that lead, I think we had 4-0 or something at some point. It was too big of a lead for the Greeks. So even if they have the attack going on here, it's too late to catch up. I think that's what happened. But anyway, as usually, I enjoyed it and it was a fun battle. I really would like to play this again sometime. Could go a bit different, but well, anyway, good battle, and the Carthaginians fought well. They now have to go home, lick their wounds, and come back for another year. I think in history, when they rotated, they got a pretty good deal with the Greeks, or the Syracusans at least, and I think there was some peace in this area for 70 years or something like that. So maybe that's what will happen now, because they are not really beaten here. I wouldn't say that. I mean, they are in good shape here, but the loss of the camp, which is the main route of escape for the army, I think they now pack their things and go home, or at least go to the western parts of Sicily. Okay, by that, I just want to thank you again for watching, and hope you will be back for the next one. I have no idea what battle that will be, but that will be a fun surprise. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye bye.